Hey, people! And welcome back to another beautiful episode of Just Echoes with Azzy and Emmanuel.
I feel like we need to change the name of the channel from Just Echoes to Disanis.
I know you would like that.
Disanis. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? If you want us to change the name to Disanis.
I like Just Echoes.
No, Disanis
Or
has
you can-
more
More what?
braggadociousness. Disanis. Tell me what
kind
you
of
think.
sounds like the sinus.
Which one is Sinus again? Sabi News ni.
Oh my God.
How is everybody doing, ladies and gentlemen? TGIF.
TGIF.
How's it been?
Guys, let me tell you something. We're shooting this video. This is take 2. So imagine having to have a conversation twice.
Twice, right?
The same conversation twice.
I'm telling you.
And the first one was so good.
It was too good.
The conversation was good. It was nice. And then our audio just
I feel
messed
like
up.
I'm beginning to have trust issues, and it messes with your head when you are not 100%, when you don't trust your equipment 100%, right? So this is the second
And
time
the
this
thing
is
is, we don't
happening.
actually know what exactly is wrong. So
Yeah, but I've ordered new SD card. I feel like it's the SD card, so I've not ordered new SD card. So hopefully this is
I feel like you should get like 5 SD cards.
this is smooth. But you can only use one SD card at
I
one
mean,
time.
like
now.
just to have spares.
Yeah, it doesn't change the fact that if anything happens to one, you have to do it all over again. So,
No, I mean, like at least you don't have to wait for another one to arrive.
but this is a new SD card I'm using.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's under SD card. I always have spare. I'm always on top of my game. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another brand new YouTube video. How do you feel? Second week back from Nigeria.
Is this the second week?
This is our second week now.
Really?
Yes. How has your transitioning back to work been? For me, it has been very slow. I've been dragged. It feels like I'm still waking up.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting. Everybody's asking, different meetings, different groups of people asking, how was your wedding? Oh, how was your wedding? For example, today in the Scrum Master community, at the end of the session, when I felt like, because I facilitated,
done.
I
Yeah.
was done. Like, oh, Emmanuel, tell us, how was the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it just feels tiring. I feel like, how about you?
This is kind of like holiday period at work. So a lot of people are on holiday. I'm kind of working solo in my project. I'm not really meeting a lot of people, so I'm not really getting that question a lot. So it's only like once I've been asked. So
No.
it's not, and I wasn't really very vocal about it because my team is just like a small team because it's a university. We don't really have like massive.
It's not a big company.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
not
work
a
for
big company, so-
I work for a big company.
I saw it coming. I saw this thing rubbish coming, and I just fell into the trap, and I just gave it to you.
I work for a tech company.
Cool.
Right? So yeah, it's good. First of all, like let us acknowledge the fact that Nigeria was very sweet. Nigeria
It was too sweet.
was too sweet.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Nigeria and I can't wait to go back. I don't know if it's just me, right? You get to a point where you go back home, you go back to Nigeria, like you're like having a good time. When you're coming back to the UK, it just feels like you're going back to cell, like you're going to like a prison, you're going to like boarding school. You're not feeling when you're
Oh
going
my
back
goodness.
from home and you're going back to boarding school. That's just
that
how
how
it
you
feels.
feel?
That's how I feel, trust me.
It's kind of weird. I feel like both places kind of feel like home to me. Going back to Nigeria is very exciting for me. Like I always love going back because I get to see my parents, I get to see my family, I get to see people and hang out and enjoy the weather and enjoy food and everything. But then coming back also feels like I'm coming back home. Like I'm going back to base to me because I've been here for so long and this now feels
I've been here
like,
for longer. 5 years is long now.
yeah,
but yeah.
you've never really seen the UK as home, have you? Like, do you actually have a community?
I do.
I know you have a community. What I mean is, like for me, most of my friends and my closest people are in the UK.
Okay. My closest people
Wait, let me finish.
okay.
I
Sorry.
did not tell you to talk.
Mabinu.
And my entire adult life, basically like living alone, growing up, has been here. So to me, this is what I know. This is what I know. So when I go back to Nigeria, I feel like, oh my God, I'm going back home, like my roots. When I'm coming back to the UK, I feel like, okay, I'm coming back home. Like, this is where I'm in control of my environment. This is my zone.
Yeah, I get
Do you
that.
get-
I totally understand. That is, I mean,
I've
it's,
never really felt like, I feel like I'm coming back to like prison
no,
itself.
for me, right?
Like everything's restricted.
Somehow it just
or-
feels like if I'm coming to the UK, it feels like I'm coming to work.
Right.
It feels like I'm-
For you, it was like jackpotting and hustling and making it work. Is that what you're saying?
No. Coming back to the UK just feels like I said, if you know that feeling when you are leaving your holiday and you go back to boarding school, you're going back to school. That's the way I feel. You are leaving home and you're coming
That
back.
sounds very sad.
The UK feels like school. It feels like that boarding school,
Yeah.
right? In an adult perspective, like it feels like the freedom I had in
That's
Nigeria,
very
the enjoyment
interesting.
I had in Nigeria, it just feels. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure some people will
I
understand.
know that feeling.
God damn, why?
I know that feeling. But
Can I
that's
go-
very, I never knew that's how you felt
Can I
about
go?
it.
That's how I'm feeling right now. That's how I am
Oh,
feeling.
right, just now.
That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm beginning to feel. Right?
Okay.
So I'm beginning to get to the point where I'm thinking, okay, maybe
Nigeria's actually a vibe.
it's
like,
high time I
reassess.
relocated back to Nigeria.
relocated
Maybe it's
to
high
co-
time I move back to
But it's not
Nigeria.
just you.
We
Who is we?
will be moving now. We'll be going now. That's the conversation for another time. But Nigeria was really, really interesting, right? Nigeria was good. What was it like your highlight outside of your wedding? How was it like the highlight for you in Nigeria?
The highlight for me
Or one thing you
was-
like, yeah.
I mean, Nigeria was more interesting this time because I had my cousins around, my family,
Everybody.
everyone, and then I had my friends as well, and that was like different. I mean, we didn't really get to do a lot of like just chilling in Nigeria and having fun because it was all up and down, planning, organizing, but having like Temi and Alima, Zita in Nigeria as well together and having fun, it was like it was different, which was nice. I wish it was longer. But one highlight was went to highlight.
Obi's house. Anyway.
Yeah, Obi's house was really fun. I mean, it was a really fun event. I was outside of the wedding. Everything else was all like wedding centered, so it's difficult to kind of just point out a highlight out of the wedding. But yeah,
Yeah,
Obi's
I mean,
house was fun.
I get
We
it.
went, we took my highlight. Okay, actually, yeah, that's Obi's house because we went out with my cousins and my siblings. So Chuguzi, the last born,
Yeah.
turned 18 in May, and that was like his first like proper night out. So it was nice to see him like out of his shell, having fun, drinking, dancing, giving us his
Vibing.
vibes. Yeah, it was really, really good. That was like what I enjoyed, honestly. I don't know, I just felt like a very proud, happy big sister that was like, okay, he's enjoying
And
himself.
there was a video of him dancing
Yeah,
on the
the
chair
video
and
of him
everybody was
vibing,
down.
and he has his own style, his own vibe. I'm like, see this guy, yo, he's not a baby
Small
anymore.
boy of yesterday.
Honestly. Yeah, that was my
Now,
highlight.
I feel like I should just say this, right? If you think that, for those of us that have left Nigeria, if you have left Nigeria for like a year, 2, 3 years, now if you feel like or you think that you remember what Nigeria looks like, trust me, Nigeria has not changed. Nothing has changed about Nigeria. But there's one thing that is constant is the fact that, or we can both agree on the fact that Nigeria is really, really expensive. Damn. If you are going from the UK and you're spending pounds, or I mean, you're earning in pounds and you're spending naira, it might not feel like look expensive to you because 40k, 50k, you know. But
If you think
my
like someone,
my thought process was always, how are the people in the country surviving? How are the young people in the country surviving? How are like the 9 to 5 people surviving? It is expensive. Even as a pounds and I was shouting, wow.
the biggest one for me was when we went to the cinema. We went to, and funny enough, that was our extra deal, because our flight was delayed for 2 days,
yeah.
kind of. So one of those days we went to Ikeja City Mall and we decided to just walk around, hang out, see what was happening. We're like, okay, let's go to the cinema, let's watch a movie. And we bought popcorn. I wanted to buy water. And the guy told me that water was
3K, was it
3,000
3K? Yeah.
naira. I mean, normally I don't really react when I hear the price of things. But then I was like, 3,000 for a bottle of water, 3,000. In my head, I was waiting for him to say, oh, 200, maybe 500 naira for water. I said 3,000. I was like, wait. Even me, I told him that you yourself, you know that you will not come here and buy water. We didn't buy water.
We didn't buy
right?
the water. It was that bad, right? It was that bad.
I was like, there's no way.
When we like this Saturday was the wedding, the Sunday we were flying out of Owerri. We went to buy akara
And pap.
and bread. One akara was 100 naira. Like one akara. You see people come and buy akara. Madam, give me one akara.
Was the akara big though? Was it like...
No man akara. I can eat 50 of those akara. One was 100. Somebody will come and buy, Madam, give me 200 naira akara. Like it was that bad.
Would they even be full?
I'm telling you, we spent almost, was it 3,000 to buy akara for me and the Mojeks. But I'm like, with somebody buying akara 200, that's two.
So is that with or without bread? Sorry.
So they will give you akara and bread.
You know how... Wait,
So you know give you akara and the bread.
You know how
no,
maybe
it's
when
even
you
with
buy,
milk and Milo.
Wait, now, wait. You know how maybe when you buy ice cream and it comes with the cone automatically? In my head, I was thinking, okay, when you buy that car, it just comes with the bread.
Yes, now it becomes the hot chocolate as well.
Stupid boy. That's very annoying.
It's just akara now.
So how much was the bread?
I don't even know how much we bought bread for. But like, it's that bad. ShopRite, puff puff.
Is your shop? Guys, do you know how many... I've heard you talk about this ShopRite.
First of all, that ShopRite
tons of times.
That ShopRite puff puff is the best puff puff in the country. If you want to eat good puff puff, forget all this. That ShopRite puff puff is the best.
How do you know? How do you know? I feel like I've eaten puff puff so many times that once the puff puff is sweet, it's sweet. I cannot tell you that, oh, this is the best puff puff I had
No,
before.
but that ShopRite puff puff is really good.
What was good about it?
I don't know. It's just good puff puff. Puff puff.
Tell me what was good about it now. What made it the best puff puff ever?
First of all, it's big. I like normally when you eat puff
Guys,
puff.
it was literally this big.
Yes,
like,
when you eat
size of my fist.
Yes, when you eat puff puff normally it's usually small, but this one is big.
Okay,
fluffy.
so you liked that.
I like the size.
Okay.
When you eat 2, 3, you are good. Very fluffy and sweet.
It was actually fluffy and
really
sweet.
good. No, trust me, really good.
And it wasn't like extremely dense. You know, like when you have dense puff puff that is when you're swallowing it, you feel
It's
it.
really fluffy inside, like really good. But that puff was 260 naira for puff puff. They have made puff puff now a high class food. Puff puff.
What about chin chin?
I know those things. But the truth of the matter is, do you know I was now rethinking, or when I send people money, Papa, I send you 50K, I send you 100K, I send you 10K. I'm like, actually, it's not a lot of money. It is not a lot of money. We went to eat ewa going and beans, ewa going and bread.
Ewa going with bread and.
And now what did I say? Ewa going with bread now.
My brain was.
And smoothie. We spent 45K, around 45K for something K. At Bristol.
Lagos Bistro.
Danfo Bristol somewhere.
Lagos Bistro.
45K.
And that, I mean, the restaurant was empty now. I don't know.
Exactly,
maybe it was the time of the day we went, but
people
still.
when we went to, it wasn't without the restaurant we went to that we ate there twice. We put in a Keja City Mall and Bell or something.
Oh, Black Bell.
Black Bells. Another amazing restaurant. Amazing restaurant. Just spending, I'm like, God. No, Nigeria is expensive. Trust me,
everything was
Nigeria is
expensive.
Now I know I want to believe these are just normal restaurants. I'm not talking about the eco hotels and these are just normal. Nigeria is expensive. There was a snapshot I saw yesterday or somewhere like Yoruba people, their food is no longer peppery because pepper is expensive. Before when they would say Yoruba food, there's no pepper in the country anymore. It is expensive.
Yeesh.
So if you're in the UK and you think you're sending somebody 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, it is not. I could not tip somebody 1K. I could not dash somebody 1,000 now.
Oh, you dashing them?
I couldn't dash somebody 1K. Even police people, I could not give police people 1K.
I don't understand what you're saying. Why are you saying that it's too small?
It's too small now. I'm like, I would like, maybe because I'm just coming from the UK, so, but it was just ridiculous. Nigeria is expensive,
Please,
guys.
Disclaimer. Next time that you go to Nigeria, make sure you have your own cash.
What do you mean?
Opening my own wallet.
Your money is my money now.
No, it's because you open my wallet and you just be giving out money.
Your money is my money.
Oh, okay.
Guys, Nigeria is really, really expensive, right?
Yeah.
So that is that. Now, why are you stepping on me now?
Sorry.
Now, one of the things I think I liked or I saw in Nigeria that I saw a couple of people that normally you see on TV, especially when I was like flying around. For example, I saw Ben Murray Bruce. I was like, we said, hi, hello, hi, Mr. Senator. What did I even say?
I don't know who that is.
The people that own Silverbird. I think they have.
Is Silverbird still in operation? Like, do they still exist?
I don't know. I think they still exist. And it was a former senator now. It was a former senator.
I don't know.
I just saw him and I'm like, oh, these are the people we see on TV.
I used to see him on TV.
Because you don't use to watch TV. I saw Amici as well. Rotimi Amici.
I know Rotimi.
That one was just from afar. I saw him in the plane. I was like, I see my guy. And I told Collins that day that I was going to enter a business class flight. Local business class flight. And I said, I'll see somebody important in this flight. He's like, I beg, don't waste money. I said, you see, I saw Rotimi Amici.
Did you greet him?
I felt some type of way greeting him. It just didn't go. You know when you see somebody, sometimes your spirit will say, boom, go and greet this person.
Yeah.
I just
your
like,
spirit was just, the Holy Spirit told you to just sit your ass down.
Just sit your ass down. And when we were coming to London again, I saw him first. I recognized him.
I'm blessing for you.
I recognized him.
I did not know him before.
Exactly. I saw Kola Adesina. Kola Adesina is like the CEO, director, head of Sahara Energy. And I was thinking about it. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to take risk. When you see people, when you see all these celebrities, sometimes all these entrepreneurs, all these big boys, gather courage, gather yourself together and say hi. Just say hello. You know, because I was fighting that thought. Should I go and greet him? Because I see him on LinkedIn. He posts all these, business. I'm like, I just gathered my courage. Say, sir,
I encouraged you as well.
My name is Emmanuel, and I'm a big fan. That's why everybody say I'm a big fan. I just got married. I'm like, oh, that's my wife. Oh, baby, come on. You know, came. But it was really good to say hi to him, and it was really down to earth. Like, listen.
Very down to earth, yeah. Oh my gosh.
And his smell,
I complimented
his sense.
Yeah, he was wearing something really nice. Like, very.
He's a billionaire.
Smells like a billionaire.
It does. It actually smells like a billionaire. It was like, you guys are young. You should not stay way too long. Nigeria is tough, we know, but Nigeria has a lot of opportunities. I have a friend that just got back from America. He has spent 32 years. Now he has passports. But when he has seen what I've done, glory to God. He said, I'm a son of grace. He said, glory to God. The people I've known, the places I've been to, the man started crying because he feels like he has wasted 32 years in America. Of course, that's like one story, right? But it just got me thinking. Shout out to Kola Adesina. He's my guy. He gave me his number safe.
Yeah.
He said, call me. He said, let's be friends. I said, okay.
He didn't say let's be friends.
That's what he said.
He said that he's now going to he said
he's going to
take you under his wing like another
he said he's my guy. That's what it means. That's a way of saying you are my guy.
It's the same thing.
Right?
Not the same thing.
But it got me thinking, right? At what point do you tell yourself to say, okay, listen, I've seen abroad, let me risk it and go back home? I feel like that conversation should be had. And I personally believe, I know it's a conversation for another day, I personally believe that I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's start shuffling between Nigeria and maybe the UK or the US, because Nigeria is tough, but there are lots of opportunities back home. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid to risk. And that's why we'll get to the next point. That's why when people say, when are you giving birth? When do you want to give birth? After 9 months, I'm like, hey. Please.
Hold up.
Don't rush me, because there are some things I feel like, okay, in the next 2-3 years, I want to do that. If you have a kid, just changes the trajectory of things, right? But I was really, really impressed at how he said it. He said he was going to London for a couple of days. He was going to Washington, that. It was really good. So Nigeria was really, really fun. Nigeria was fun. Some people feel like, if you come to the UK, no. I want to be going back to Nigeria. September, we're going. Temi is getting married.
We are going for part 2. Shut down Ife.
Shut down where?
Ife.
Where is Ife?
Ile Ife. Where is Ile Ife? What state?
Osun State.
Oshun. We're going to Oshun State. It's because it's
Actually,
my
I'm
first
not
time.
sure where Ile-Ife is, but is it that Osun or
Russia going to.
it has to be Osun State?
Russia going to
Osun, Ondo
Ile-Ife to shut down
is Osun.
Ife for Temi's wedding.
For
Yeah.
Temi's wedding. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are invited.
It's not up to you to invite people.
I can invite people now. Temi invited people to my wedding now.
Who did she invite you?
I don't know. But she invited
Exactly.
people.
Who?
Me too, I invite people to her
She
wedding.
didn't invite anyone to
All
your
of us
wedding.
were going to her wedding.
She didn't invite
She
anyone.
invited
to
people to my wedding.
Who did she invite to?
I know she invited people.
Who?
I don't know them now. And Temi, see, everybody needs a friend like Temi. Temi is that friend that she, you know, when somebody is she has presence, she would come in and take control. See what happened at the hotel, right? Where they were doing when Temi came and said, "Hey, first of all, you know, when she starts speaking London English, when she starts speaking London English, I like we went to, hi. I want this. Hey, everybody just, even your father, even your mother, everybody just, tell me you has come.
Tell me who handle it.
No, Temi will handle it though.
Oh my God.
No, Temi will handle it. If you have a friend like Temi, if you are looking for an MC, Temi will do MC. If you are looking for a cook, Temi will cook. If you are looking for somebody that will drum, Temi, no. Temi is she's just amazing. So, shorting that September.
So we're going to show up for her.
Now, right, when he comes to Nigeria as well, I know when you are getting married, you get a lot of advice. Oh, do this, don't do that. Oh, you know, people will just share a word or two with you. What was one thing that, you know, somebody told you that was like, okay, I like this. It doesn't have to be something new. I mean, I don't think there's anything new under the sun. Yeah, there's nothing new. But sometimes people just reiterate what you already have in mind.
So a lot of people actually give advice, right? I know that one of my highlights is also your highlight, so I'll save that one for you. But there's this big oga that goes to my parents' church, and he's from your state as well. And we met at church, and remember he just wanted to meet you and know who you were, because I think my mom had mentioned that her daughter was getting married to someone from Igara.
Wanted to meet, like, who is that guy?
Yeah, who's that guy? But anyways, you know, after we met him, he was just telling us that the one thing that you should never forget to do, or the one thing that you should always do in your marriage, is to forgive, no matter how many times. Even if it's for the same thing that keeps happening, you must always forgive, because if you can't forgive, that grudge will just be in your heart and to affect all other aspects of your relationship growing and moving forward. So yeah, forgiveness is key.
For me, right?
That's mine.
Just like like I said, when like after wedding, everybody just keeps saying, "Oh, after 9 months, after 9 months, after 9 months." But the truth of the matter is, when we went to your parents, I think the day before we left, your father and your mother was like, "Listen, you guys are going to the UK where you guys have control of your space. There's no family, no neighbor, nobody coming to say hi, no nephew, no niece. Enjoy this time you have together. Enjoy it, because in as much as we want grandchildren, when the grandchild comes or when the grandchildren comes, this time you have, you never have it again. You never have it back. So enjoy this time, right? Decide what you want and enjoy it, right? So, I mean, it's something that I've always wanted, or it's something that I always knew. But when they said this, I was like, okay, they're most likely speaking from experience. They're most likely speaking from their own marriage.
They told you about their own experience.
Did they?
Yes, no.
Oh,
after
okay.
they got married, my dad was posted to Malaysia, so they were able to have that 2 years thereabouts with themselves. You know, when you fight it together.
I think your mother was like, all the fight, all the quarrel, that they never involved anybody.
You resolve it yourself. They learned a lot about each other.
No, yeah.
And all of that.
So I think that was one thing I was like, okay, you know what? Because people are so quick to like, when you don't
You
give
call your
birth,
mother, you call your father. Oh, this is the
right?
habit.
And even just giving birth, and now let's give birth. Sometimes there's also pressure from family as well. Sometimes family don't understand that abroad is very tough, or it's not as easy. You know, there are so many factors that people need to relax, or people back home need to understand. Like, okay, you guys should chill. It's not as, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, to hear that, or like, okay, this is really good. Enjoy your time. So they give birth to you after 2 years. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because this year will be there. I think after a year. I think it was after a year or so. Yeah. So
In Malaysia.
Yeah, in Malaysia.
So they give birth to you in Malaysia. That was good though.
Yeah, my godmother is Malaysian. She's there, Auntie Ben.
It's okay.
That was extremely rude of you. Extremely.
Because you start talking
apologize.
You start talking about your godmother now.
Apologize.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I am
sorry. I want to shout out to my godmother.
Oh yeah, shout out to your
Put
godmother.
some respect on Auntie Ben.
Okay, shout out to godmother.
Shout outs.
Okay, so
I wanted to ask you something
yeah.
actually. Because you were telling me that you really, really enjoyed Nigeria and
I
you
did
want to relocate and
I did though. I know say I want to relocate. I am thinking, yes,
all are the
that
same now.
I might just, maybe take a break from work for like 6 months. Just go back home and. Oh, that was your question. Maybe I'll answer it together.
Don't you think that you really enjoyed this particular trip because you had all your people around at the same time, the same place?
Of course, that's a factor, right? Everybody came together. It was like a week of celebration.
It was like a getaway.
It was like a getaway. That's why it feels like a holiday and a wedding, right? But again, in Nigeria, you can get people together for no reason. Nigeria is a place where you can get people together. Friends of friends of friends of friends. Everywhere,
Yeah.
So that's one thing about Nigeria. There is no structure. In the UK, I'm not working. I have shifts. Oh, sorry, I'm going to work 9 shifts. You can't just bring people together in the UK. In Nigeria, no, 2 seconds. Do you get? So, of course, that's the reason. But it's a lifestyle in Nigeria. Family and friends. See how many times this person is doing party, this person is doing birthday. One person told one person, before you know, everywhere is full. So, even see the pre-wedding party we did.
Oh yeah.
How many people were we inviting?
Bruh.
That morning, I was still scared. Like, will this party be full like this? How many people are we? When people turned up, Lagos, Lagos.
There's always going to be a friend of a friend of a friend.
In the UK, you don't have to be sending broadcast.
Yeah.
Please make no. So that's like a Lagos lifestyle. That's like a Nigerian lifestyle. But I mean, outside of the whole party service, just the people, the food, and of course, just to start exploring opportunities, because whether I like it or not, there are still opportunities back home. So that is that, right? So I know you also mentioned that you want to introduce something to your lifestyle. You mentioned like a lifestyle change.
No,
like
you
your
had
routine,
mentioned. Yeah, we're talking about readjusting back into our schedule because since we've been back, getting back into work, getting back into podcasting and releasing videos steadily. I think you asked me how the week has been for me and how things are like moving forward. And I'm like, I'm readjusting my schedule, like what my week looks like. Because, settling in, I don't want to be stuck in one routine that I may not particularly fully enjoy. So, like now that the weather is slightly better, start swimming, tennis if possible. It's not just going to the gym every day and then coming back home. And because I work from home as well, so it's not like I'm going anywhere. So
we have to find new ways to make your routine interesting.
Make my routine more interesting for myself, not
for me.
Not for you, for me.
Okay, I got you.
So, I've registered at the leisure center, start swimming. I'm thinking of other things as well. I mean, there are so many things to do. There's so many things that you can add to your week, where you can meet people and not just be at home doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree because sometimes work from home can be very, very boring and it can be very monotonous. And before you know, 1 week has gone, 1 month has gone, and it feels like, are we that boring? We're not boring people.
Yeah.
So
You don't want to be stuck always thinking of business ideas and trying to. If you're not doing 9 to 5 work, you're doing side hustle or thinking of how to grow your business. So it's nice to go out of the house and just do something fun for yourself.
I totally agree. You talk about the weather. Sometimes I feel like this UK weather is like a punishment from God for all the things that the Brits have done to people in the part of the world. Because how would you be wearing jackets in July? How? I don't know other parts of the UK. Maybe London is hot, or look at the weather now. The sun is not even out.
But it was actually pretty warm today. You know, I went swimming today, and I wore a hoodie. You know,
believing that
I was thinking that it would be cold, but the sun actually came out, and
listen. For you to wear a hoodie, you see that's the problem. For you to even yesterday, I wore a jacket to the gym. It was even raining.
It's colder in the mornings. It's colder in the mornings.
You see, one of the reasons why I still feel like I miss Nigeria.
Of course,
right?
The weather has always been so
when
shite.
I was coming, we had like, okay, at least it's summertime now. Let's go. At least the UK.
The first week we were around, right? When we came back, it was actually hot.
It's really sad. Somebody don't know that. It's really sad. This is how to express my own sadness.
Yeah, the UK weather is bipolar. I always tell people.
It's really bad. But ladies and gentlemen, we're finding our routine back. I hope you're enjoying these videos. We've not really shared like videos of our wedding because we've not even seen the wedding unless you're following us on Instagram or if you are on social media.
Yeah, we have a lot of
once we get the professional video,
content.
we'll probably just do a reaction. We'll probably view together and because there's so many things we've not seen, especially that first half of the reception.
Mm-hmm.
And we are still on our way to 1,000 subscribers, which is still very, very possible. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, drop a like. Before I leave, there's just off the side of what was happening over the week. I saw something online that a University of Ilorin student broke Guinness World Record for the fastest haircut. I don't have like the exact numbers, but I think he cut 4 people's hair in less than 16 minutes. Like skin cut.
But isn't that easy?
16 minutes, 4 people.
It's skin cut now. It's not just to cut everything. I thought it was like, is it not like styling? Styling takes more time.
Oh, no, it's not. If you think it's easy, it's not easy. Do you know what it means to concentrate and skin somebody's hair? Like, it's not...
With clippers.
Yes, now, but it takes time. You skin somebody's hair, it takes time. And it's University of Ilorin. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
University of Ilorin is the best university in Nigeria. Better by far. Say it like this.
No.
Say it like this.
It's not my school.
Say it like this.
I don't give a hoot.
University of Ilorin.
I don't give a hoot.
University of Ilorin.
I don't give a hoot.
Okay, you don't give a hoot.
When I do my own, will you do it?
I'll do it. First I'll do my own. But University of Ilorin.
We don't have.
University
We don't have a mantra.
University of Ilorin.
For good and good of others.
Better by far.
Better than who?
Better than the rest by far.
It
was so good when I just said, University of Ilorin system, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, Guinness Record. Me, I'm still looking for what I will break. Me, I want to do the one that you drink Capri-Sun. Fastest Capri-Sun drinker. That's me I want to do. Or Red Bull or something. So we're still on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So drop a like if you haven't. Drop a comment. We have interesting things coming up. We have loads of guests. I'll be bringing... Alima is coming.
Yeah, my friend Alima is coming to visit this weekend.
So we'll have Alima on the podcast.
We'll try
She
our
can
best.
talk.
Alima
but she looks like someone that will not...
She's going to run away from this podcast.
She's not going to come. She's not going to...
She's going to run.
I'll force her. You can't come to the house and you not feature. It's not possible. And she has this Scottish accent. Very nice, sexy Scottish accent.
She's going to deny that thing, yeah.
Scottish accent. She sounds like a
Scottish accent.
Yeah, she has. Ladies and gentlemen,
guys, baby, I'm not told them about my hair.
See,
like you have not even said.
I've been with ADG for how many years now? In our short 2 seconds in our relationship, I've seen her with different types of hairstyle. This one in particular, first of all, personally, I don't like it. Right, I'm not blown away.
What do you mean you don't like it?
I'm not blown away. It just looks normal, but the kind of compliment or the amount of compliment that ADG has received from Nigeria has been. I'm like, I'm not asking myself that. Is there Is there something I don't know? Am I that ignorant that I'm not seeing what I should be seeing?
Yeah, you're very ignorant about
I
it.
agree. But this hairstyle, now I'm beginning to maybe like it. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm the one that's not seeing it well. Maybe this hairstyle has given you more compliment than you wearing a Creed perfume.
Bruh, like, honestly, because people hardly come up to you and actually compliment.
That your hair, like, this is everywhere you go.
Yeah. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? What was like your mindset when you choosing
My
this?
mindset. For a while, actually, I'm a natural hair girly, right? I've been
You don't
natural.
need to wash your hair with relaxer.
Now, Emmanuel equates washing hair to relaxing hair.
That is how
That's
the women
let
I
me
knew
educate you.
when they are coming. When
Let
they
me
are
educate you.
growing up, when they want to sit down to go and wash their hair, they will put relaxer, they will wash it.
That is
then
a
they will now
different
put it.
Is it your when you're in Nigeria, the terminologies that Nigerians use are very when you're washing your hair, just washing your hair
Okay.
with shampoo. You're cleaning it. When you want to relax your hair, that's a different thing. That's a treatment. You're putting chemicals in your hair to remove the curly texture and make it straight.
Why have you not relaxed
relaxing
your hair? I
is.
want you to relax your hair.
I'm not going to relax my hair ever.
You're not going to relax your hair ever.
Yeah, do you know when last I relaxed my hair?
When?
When I was a child, back in when it was still in vogue, back in primary school. Even then, I hardly, it was just, I can't remember. Anyways, I've been natural. Let me talk to my audience, please.
Why are you not looking at me? Talk to them now.
I don't want to look at the camera because it's kind of awkward just looking at the camera like, oh, okay. But throughout secondary school, I cut my hair, right? So I wasn't relaxing anything. Cut my hair secondary school, but I've been natural for 10 years. And for about a year now, I've been thinking I want to do something different in my hair. Initially, I wanted to cut it, right? But then I was like, my wedding is coming up and I want to have a nice hairdo. So I was like, I'm going to wait until the wedding and I'm going to do something new. But then I was like, before I cut my hair, I actually want to try locking my hair, dreadlocks. So I actually have a friend, Zubi, who is now locked, who is now
Is
with
it the one in
dreadlocks.
Manchester?
Yes.
Oh, shout out to you, Zub.
So after speaking with her and everything, that's the inspiration just spiked. I was like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. So the day after the wedding, was the day after? No, 2 days after, because Sunday I had to wait. 2 days after the wedding, I went and did I have micro twists at the moment. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to transition to micro locks. That's my story.
Just micro locks. So what
It's
happens after
dreadlocks.
dreadlocks?
Yeah, but just like this size. So it's going to be tiny. Not like those fat, ugly ones.
I'm a wig guy. The
I've never been a
Peruvian,
wig. So now Peruvian.
Brazilian. I'm a wig guy. When you buy Easy wig, trust me. After 1 week, you see the wig there. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like.
It's not my thing.
Spend my money. You spend my money on wig. Like no, the ones I've bought for you now, you just see them everywhere.
It's not everywhere.
Dust.
It's just in the wig bag.
You buy the expensive wig, you put in the wig bag. Let it wig. Wig. Anyways.
Nah.
But I mean, this hair has now you're beginning. I'm like, okay, there's something about this hair. It must be really, really nice. Even in the church on Sunday, somebody rushed. I'm like, I like this hair. I like this hair.
The lady. She was right, like, oh my God, I love your hair. I want to do it for my daughter. Oh, I did it in Lagos, my darling. I don't know
And
who's
you could
going
see
to
the
do it for you
disappointment in
here.
her face.
As in, yeah, I'll lock it when I go back in September.
That's that about your hair. Okay. What was I saying? Drop a like, drop your comments. Something came to my mind now. Yes, in the last video, we were asking ourselves what's the difference between dowry and bride price.
Oh,
After that, I went to do my research, and even Rotimi, shout out to Rotimi, he dropped a comment in the video.
okay, I haven't seen it.
Bride price is there like systems of marriage or of whatever. Bride price is the one we do. You know, like you said, Nigeria, we use things interchangeably.
Yeah,
We just use things anyhow.
terminology in Nigeria is just terrible.
Bride price is actually the one we do, right? Okay, I'm coming to marry you. I bring the bride price. Dowry is another system where it is your family, the bride's family, that will
Pay
the groom's family or the gifts and everything that they will give. So that's dowry.
Okay.
I think that's when they operate in India. When you hear that is the women that pay bride price in India, it's actually dowry.
Right. So basically, in Nigeria, we use the
bride price system. So in other parts of the world, some people do dowry. So that's the difference. But we all use everything together, bride price and dowry. So that's that about that.
The punishment in our own country is the sufferhead. The economy is suffering for our own wrongdoings.
Right. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an amazing time. It's weekend. It's football weekend. It's a packed weekend. I hope to drop this video today because, like I said, it's the second take.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't come today, we'll definitely come tomorrow, Saturday. But I'll try my possible best to make it today. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Drop a like, drop a comment, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers!